Hello everybody, it is Ryan Byers, and today we're going to be doing a video that's a little bit different than normal. I'm going to actually be reading off a personal narrative I wrote for one of my classes, and it's kind of like a tribute to my boyfriend for Valentine's Day, because this personal narrative was supposed to be about an event in my life that kind of changed my life. So I'm going to read this to you, and I'm going to try to kind of read it in a spoken word type of format / style. So it'll be a little bit different, but I'm not going to have it memorized because I just don't have time for all of that. Your homeboy's stressed, he's in college, he's got a lot of shit to do. So anyways, here we go. Extension. His hand extends toward mine. My mind races as when I was 4 years old and I was dancing and skating on our frozen over family puddle we called a pond. It was cold, the frost turning my innocent nose red. My mind leaps to a bright, humid June afternoon. I was outside playing by myself, running through the front yard for all to see. I had my wand in the form of a large maple branch. The branch was strong, but my imagination was stronger. Time stops. My heart is pounding. His hand is slowly moving toward mine. People pass by. I can't see them. I could hear a pin drop. The room feels warm. My body trembles. I can sense my emotions bubbling over. My hand ever so slowly moves toward his. This simple moment feels like excruciating hours. Third grade, and I was outside at recess. Once again, the ground was covered in snow. As a child does on occasion, I lost something. My jacket. The boy, Pete, with the pure blonde hair, crystal blue eyes, and jawline that framed his face perfectly, lent me his long-sleeve shirt. He was, after all, my best friend. I kept that gift in the back of my closet for years. My closet was very full, but always had room for more. A woman walks by. She stares. Everyone seems to be staring. My breath is thick. I can no longer think straight. The background merely melts into static noise. Everything melts into one painting, the way my childhood finger paintings swirled together into rainbow masterpieces. Now, I am teleported to 6th grade. I am in class. The room is hot and it is stuffy. I begin to sweat, but I never let my friends see that I am squirming in my skin. I look at the board. Sex Ed, Day 1. The elderly, precarious teacher begins. Let's talk about sex. Tell me what you know. A boy speaks up and says, a man and woman get naked together, then they get married. I nod, and I begin to stare at the diagrams on the board. I notice the woman's body. I instantly see her breasts, her figure, her private parts. I then look to the left. I see the male diagram. I admire the model's abs, his chest, his facial hair, his private parts. I am intrigued by the diagrams, and quite frankly, I do not wish to talk about this anymore. The teacher continues speaking, but I stare blankly at the male model, and I zone out. I'm within my own mind. My mind races. I'm a freshman in high school. I'm hiding in my bedroom. The door is shut. I'm on a dating app. The create profile screen pops up. First, I am asked the usual: age, sex, hobbies, etc. Now the dreaded: interested in male, female, or both. I stare at the 3 boxes. I am confused. I am anxious. I click mail. I begin dating a girl at my school, but every night I go home and scroll through my online matches. There are multiple cute boys, but I never reply. I never dare match them back. Time never slows down. I am a junior. Life is more confusing than ever. It appears everyone sees through my disguise. My girlfriend leaves me. My friends and family start questioning me. They reassure me they will love me no matter who I am. I get defensive. Stop, everyone, just stop. There is nothing wrong with me. I am normal. I am like you. Walking down the hallway, I see their judgmental eyes. I hear the whispers. Fag, they begin to all say. Standing in the middle of the mall, it seems so loud. Everything is closing in. Once again, I feel their eyes. I feel their judgment. I am shaking within. I cannot handle this much longer. I want to burst the way the berries in my grandmother's homemade pie did when I took a bite. Those pies were the best. She was the best, just like her warm, non-judgmental embrace. Wow, it is senior year. I am more sure of who I am than ever, yet the most lost in my own mind. I finally talk to a few friends. I am bisexual. Please do not judge me. I beg. My friends all love me and support me. Deep down, however, I know I am still lying. This must do for now, though. I should give them hope, as if there is a chance I will marry a woman. For the first time, I speak to a boy. It is a bad experience, and I am afraid. Afraid because I enjoy it. His hand is so close, I shudder. I am uncomfortable. I am unsure. I am uneasy. Is this what I want? Society does not approve. A man drops his bags. He picks them up, the way my mother picked me up when I was 5 years old, the way she held me, the way she told me everything would be okay, wiping away my tears and never letting me go. Faster, always faster, life continues. 5 months pass me by. I've been heartbroken by more men now than women. I've online dated many, talked to many, felt none. I'm afraid to be serious, for this is admitting to myself I enjoy sin. Finally, time slows. Over the next 4 days, I type, I try to send, I delete. May 4th, 2016, I hit tweet. The entire world knows my truth. I walk into school. I am terrified. A group walks up to me. We are so proud of you. They yell and hug me. All day, the compliments pour in. Turns out my biggest fear was my biggest reward. I was so afraid of nothing. I am free. But even with a large friend group and support system, I find myself so lonely. The world seems to stop. His hand is nearing in. I can feel his fingertips without touching them. The way my intuition told me to run when I was just a child, being chased by the big, bad, imaginary men into the woods. I walked out of those woods a completely different person. Now, here I stand, July 14th, 2016. His hand is even closer now. It draws near. Our hands collide. I want to scream. I am happy, truly happy for the first time in my entire life. I am sure this is right. This is my big realization. With his hand in mine, I am gay. I, Ryan Allen Byers, am gay. I want to scream it aloud, but I don't. I simply smile and walk with his hand in mine. Okay, everybody, so that is my personal narrative that I wrote for class that I kind of am calling a spoken word as well. This story means a lot to me because it talks about the first time I held my boyfriend's hand, and it kind of talks about how something as small as just holding hands can be a huge life-changing pivotal moment. So in that moment of our hands coming together, I kind of put it into slow motion. And I did a flashback of my entire life within the mere seconds it took for our hands to collide. And since I'm doing this video for Valentine's Day, I would also just like to say that my boyfriend is easily one of the most important people in my entire life, and he means the world to me. I kind of had a rough time figuring out who I was for a while, and being able to realize who I am as a person and be myself authentically every single day with somebody is truly a beautiful moment. So, babe, I love you, and this video is mostly for you. So anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, because why not? Shameless plug. Bye!